Oh wow, well this is a pretty cool spot to record. Thought this would be pretty cool. I'm in a bit of a bad mood and I kind of want to talk about why. And I think it's important, not only if you live in Florida, but just everywhere. I feel like it's something important to think about. So I know you guys don't like when motorcycle influencers get political, but I'm a little upset right now, and I think it's important that you guys kind of just hear me out, especially my Florida riders, because right now Florida bikers are in a lot of trouble. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them might be soon. Let me back up a few steps. A new bill passed, and starting July 1st, they're imposing a lot harsher penalties for people speeding. They call it super speeding or super speeders or whatever. If you type in super speeder law Florida, it will all come up. You guys can fact check everything. Look into it for yourself, and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. In Florida, starting July 1st, the penalty for speeding has increased. If you're going 50 over the speed limit or just 100 miles an hour plus, you are automatically taking a ride in a cop car, receiving a $500 fine and up to 30 days in jail. For going 100 miles an hour, you can go to jail essentially for 30 days, which is insane. If you're a second-time offender, I think you can get locked up for up to 90 days for going 101 miles per hour. That's just crazy. The motto that they're pushing right now is that speed is the enemy and speed kills. I'm one of those people that think we need a little less laws and just a little more responsibility, because I don't think it's the speed that kills, I think it's the people. Speed limits have remained the same for a long time. Cars have gotten better, technology's gotten better, speeds have increased in vehicles, safety has increased in vehicles. I don't understand why the speed limits haven't also increased. I do understand that there are a lot of people that maybe shouldn't be driving, but I don't think this law and the increase in penalties is really making a difference here. I don't think the majority of speed-related incidents are on motorcycles. I want to say they're on cars. Now let me explain to you the problem I have with this new increase in penalty and the new legislation that is passed. I go faster than the speed limit. I don't know a single person that rides a motorcycle that doesn't go past the speed limit. There are people that ride insanely reckless and they're in and out of traffic like crazy, and I'm not going to defend that because that's reckless and endangering. For the sake of this video, I am only talking about people that just want to get away from cars like myself. If there is a bunch of cars lined up, I am going to fly past all those cars. If I'm on the highway where the maximum speed is 70, I am going to go faster than the speed of traffic to get in front of those cars. Once I'm in front of those cars, I'm just chilling. If I am speeding past a car, let's hypothetically make this situation. If I'm speeding past a car going 85 miles an hour and I just want to get around him and get away from this car, I now have to, I'm a felon? What is going on? I'm not endangering nobody. I'm just going fast. And people that don't get it, a lot of these politicians probably don't understand this. Speed is a lot different on a motorcycle. I don't think they realize how easy it is to go 100 miles an hour on a motorcycle. I am not joking when I say that I accidentally go that fast sometimes because I'm not looking at it. Simple. I'm just not looking at it. I'm looking at everything else because it's so much more dangerous than driving a car. I don't think that this piece of legislation passed with the intentions of targeting motorcyclists, but I also don't think that we were really held in mind. Now, all the cops that I know are pretty smart, and they're just going to judge the situation. If it's an open road and you are just going, a lot of the time they're just going to let you go. If you're in and out of traffic, driving like an idiot, then they're going to get you, or at least try. Which brings me to my next point. This increase in penalty has now increased the reward to risk factor for running from cops. By increasing the penalty for getting caught, you have now put people at risk for going to jail if they're going over 100 miles an hour. The chances for them running have now increased because you are going to jail them if they ran, you're going to jail them if they don't run, they're going to run. It's already a problem in the motorcycle community that people run. I understand why people run. I think it's dumb, especially when there's state troopers out there that can just knock you off your bike legally. For me, the best option was always just pull over, get the fine, get the points, and it is what it is. But now, Now you're taking me to jail either way. Now I don't think, now I'm not saying run. I'm not saying run at all. Now I'm just saying that the risk versus reward ratio has changed, and it's going to encourage a lot of motorcyclists to run. Heck, it's probably going to encourage a lot of people in cars to run. And then they're going to get caught. Can our legal system even handle this many people in jail? Because speeding, really? We're going to jail people over speeding? If you're constantly speeding, you're constantly getting points. You'll eventually lose your license if that's what they're going for. I just don't think that this is the way to go about it. But I would love to know what you guys think. I am taking an extremely biased standpoint because I'm on a motorcycle and I have a lot of friends that also ride motorcycles. And I don't want all the homies to be in jail. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you enjoyed this little rant, I guess, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. I don't know what we can do about this. I hope that we just back off of speeding a little bit, especially for motorcycles when it's a part of being safe. Believe it or not, in certain situations, it is safer to go faster on a motorcycle. And we can talk about all that in a different video. Yeah, I don't know what else. I guess shout out to Ron DeSantis for this one. Not even a bad governor. He just... this one isn't it.